この幅が3.3メートルで奥行きが10メートルですね。この1階からこう階段登って2階のスペースがメインの空間になるんですけど。
This entrance and staircase leads upwards to the main area. The space is both inside and at the same time the outside space. When making it, I intended to leave it open to the elements so that it brings in both the natural sunlight, the rain, and the wind.
今午前中なんで太陽の光が東からこう西の壁にこう当たってて。
It's still in the morning time, so sunlight entering from the east hits this western wall directly, and the direct sunlight reaches all the way down to the bottom.
そうです。もう木を植えて、で下からこう木が。
He had intended to plant this tree here from the very start, to have it situated here and let it grow upwards towards the sky. To match the tree, of course, he had planned to leave the roof open. He cut the roof so that it has this long, extended curve, thereby allowing both the rain and the sunlight to reach not only the tree, but also to reach the rest of this interior space and draw in the natural elements into this garden-like space.
でそれもとても綺麗だから月の光が人工照明をつけると月。
Since the natural moonlight was so beautiful, he didn't want to introduce any artificial light sources which would detract from it. So he elected to use candles.
つかないな。こうか。で僕は大学2年生の時から。
Ever since his college days, he wanted to live in a home which felt like the outdoors. Even though there are glass partitions like this which can close off the space. During the cold winter months, usually about from November to March, so during that period he chooses to close it. 'And since this house is a realization of his long-held dream, a home which felt like the outdoors, and on a day-to-day basis he chooses to leave them open. Allow the space to be as outdoors as possible.
雨が降ってても開けっぱなしで、だからこういうところでこう。
He leaves it open even when it's raining, and of course the rain will fall down through the slit. But even when it's windy and quite nasty rain, it very rarely does it reach into where he's sitting right there. So aside from, I guess, when there's a typhoon, he leaves it open. That's the rain coming.
でこっちがキッチンですね。
There's the kitchen.
Small.
Small. Yes. うん。狭いですよね。
58 centimeters wide. Is this big enough? 58 centimeters wide?
Yes, yes, very thin, but this is very convenient for me. Very small, but short. I move the very short. Dishwasher. This wide is doors wide.
It just fits.
Yes. This is small freezer. Very small.
That's a freezer or refrigerator?
A refrigerator.
Fits enough so you just reach in. Is that enough space for food?
Yes.
Very narrow.
Yes.
fits, yeah. Yeah.
Cups.
You just use all the space.
Yes.
Wow, because that's narrow.
I correct all these years. About 200 years ago.
200 years old.
Yeah. And I correct a lot of Starbucks
Mugs.
taps. Budapest, Milan, Big Ben, Praha.
Wow.
I love this kitchen and this is top right.
Skylight.
Yes. We use this ladder
No, to get outside.
for curry rice.
To eat outside?
Yeah, and very, very small terrace.
Was it important that every space could be used? Every ledge, every step, every...
まあ、ここで本読んだりとか、あと、まあ、スケッチしたりとか、まあ、こう椅子に座ったり、あとは、まあ、こういうところでねこう座ってここに座ることもあってこうそうすると向こうのほら道路の方が見えてなので夜も開けっぱなしで寝る時に閉める。これが下の寝室の窓を
When you can see down there's a window from the bedroom.
壁に当たってる感じ。
So small, it's
ドアは便器に当たるここまでしか開かない。
space is so tight that the door bumps into the toilet itself. Only opens that far.
Wow.
だからこうねトイレが便器が丸
On the other side of it, the toilet doesn't become fully visible from the other side.
That's great.
でこの幅はね48センチ
This is only 48 centimeters.
僕の肩の幅ですね。
Exactly the width of his shoulders.
ここで2人で布団敷いて寝ます。
This is the bedroom. Two of them sleep using futons.
So you pull out, every day you pull out the...
Yeah, you fold them up during the daytime and spread them out.
And is this just the space of your bodies almost?
ここでシャワー浴びますね。まあここでねこう立ってシャワー浴びて、そうですねシャワーだけです。溜めればね溜まるんだけど、もう歩いて1分で銭湯があるんで。
Yeah. If he wanted to, he could also use it a bathtub, but there's a public bath, a Sento, which is just a 1 minute walk away from here.
この木はねバッタが毎年卵を産んで毎年50匹ぐらいバッタがこう巣るんですよね。今はまだねバッタの赤ちゃんがどっかにいるんですけど。
Having nature reach into the home. That was very important.
そうですねなんか語れるんであればそう。
There are many different natural elements included in this house, as you've probably seen. When forming the concept, the basis he used was Genesis from the Old Testament.
アニマル
Animal?
マングラス
Yeah.
トリーレインスノークラウドスカイ and many insects.
Many insects like that. Amazing. People fit in the home. A lot. Do you ever have parties up here? Dinner parties or?
Not big parties, just a few close friends, very small.
Is it enough space to live?
ないですよ、大丈夫。う
It
ん
says it's sufficient. He doesn't feel like he needs any more space.
実家はすっごく広くってこの空間は実家の
Her family's home is very, very large, and he says that the space here is like only 1/4 the size of our garage at home.
あ、俺が一回行くに出ちゃうか。
So when she introduced it to her parents, they said, "No, you shouldn't do that. It's too small a space. What are you thinking of?"
そうか、一人じゃないの。
うん。あとは絵だけですか？
そうだよ、きっと。
But then, actually living here, she thinks that it's a very rich and fulfilling space.
小島さんにお礼に差し上げた方がいいかな。
うん。いやいや、俺って。
いつものお礼。昭和45年だよ。取っとこうか。
The movement of the light along the walls and inside the room is very quick throughout the day. In the morning time, the rays shine on this wall. But as the sun climbs up in the sky, it gradually shifts. So the rays move downwards and then backwards so that it shines to light up the entranceway. And then as it goes into the afternoon and the sun shifts even further, the light comes into the room and lights up the opposite wall, the interior wall. And then as we go into the evening, it will eventually rise up and then leave. So there's this very nice cycle of light throughout the day. It's a very rich and fulfilling space, which embodies the power that architecture has and what the sort of magic that architects can work upon space. She really enjoys it and feels that it's like a small treasure box with many treasures held inside.